start recording and I forgot to check and make sure that I actually have sound. So let's do that very quickly and make sure you can hear me. Oh, you can't hear me. Let's turn that up right now. All right, guys. It's fun doing this. It really is. It's super time. All right. Got quite a few dates to remember in this one. In fact, I had so much stuff provided by other folks, of course, Kathy, some Jackie, some, you know what? Just thank you to my viewers in general, because you guys do make sure I'm able to stay on top of it when I have a busy family weekend. So I thank you very much. I'm going to share a good portion of the things you guys sent me and the things that I found today. Most of it's going to be time sensitive though, so I want to make sure I get those out first. That's why they're in today's video. And I've got a couple of things that I held back that are just fun stuff that I'm making for a video on Friday, because Friday is the day that my family will be celebrating Thanksgiving. As you know, I have several children. Most of them are grown up and have families of their own. And so to try to make things easier, we're always very flexible on the date that we actually celebrate holidays. Christmas occasionally is celebrated on the 27th of December. And Thanksgiving is almost never actually celebrated on Thursday. So just want to make sure you guys still have content, which actually means big announcement, not big announcement, but announcement. I will be here for a live on Thursday. So when you need to step away from the family because they're driving you a little insane, come join me. I will be here at my normal time. Also, don't forget, and I will get those links out to you ladies in just a little bit. We got our live tonight for Season 2, Episode 5 chat about Outlander. And then Die Hard is our movie of the week for our holiday run on Wednesday night, 9 p.m. for both of those, just different days. Okay, let's get started because I'm starting with a happy birthday. And as our Outlander universe expands, so do our reasons to celebrate. Bad Girl Fangirl shares this. A happy birthday to Seamus Ross. Oh, he did so good as Colin. Hope you enjoy your celebration. Celebrate so good. Yeah, I just loved him. He did such a fantastic job. I enjoyed him immensely in this part, and I really, really cannot wait to see what happens next season. This is good. They cast these parts so well. It just makes you want to see what happens even more. And I have a fun throwback from Batgirl Fangirl. A little different than our usual throwback, but this is a fun coincidence. She shares that November 22nd, 2019, it was announced that Season 6 would premiere on March 6, 2022. I love that Season 8 will also premiere on March 6. What a fun coincidence. I don't think that was planned by any means, but that is a really cool coincidence. And you know what? This is one of my favorite promo pictures for all of the Outlander seasons. I don't know why. It's really simple, but it's so thoroughly enjoyable. I really enjoyed this promo pic, and yay. So March 6th, just in case you didn't know. I feel like everybody knows. Now, this, unfortunately, is probably not something that still has tickets available, but it's still worth talking about, is a fundraiser, Tales from Top. Join us for an exclusive and intimate fundraising event, Tales from Top, featuring Ian McKellen and Judi Dench, joined by our current Macbeth and Lady Macbeth, Sam Heughan and Leah Williams. Sam and Leah are currently starring in Daniel Raggett's acclaimed production of Macbeth of Top. At top, because it's never mind. The very space where in 1976, Ian and Judi performed in Trevor Nunn's legendary staging of the Scottish play. Join all four of our actors for a Q&A hosted by Fiona Lindsay, where they will all discuss theater and the respective productions of Macbeth. We are so grateful to our speakers for participating in this fundraising event for the RSC. Please note that there is no performance of Macbeth included in this event. That is important information. And the tickets for the event were limited to 4 per person. Now, my guess is they are sold out. Well, I'm going to go check real quick because there is a little... Here, I'll scroll that down so you can see. See, book tickets. Let's check what this says. Book tickets, Tuesday, November. Am I going to... I don't know if it'll take me somewhere or not. Oh, it looks like there still is available seating. It's pricey, but so is everything. Being an Outlander fan is pricey. Fandoms are pricey just in general, but it does look like there are some seats right now in the gallery. So, get on that if you can. We've got another appearance coming up. We've got a lot of appearances in here, so like I said, pay attention. Moore Creek National Battlefield Post shares this. Nearly 250 years ago, just months after the Battle of Lexington and Concord, a civil war erupted in North Carolina. Patriots and Loyalists faced off against one another at the Battle of Moore's Creek Bridge on February 27th. 1776. This pivotal event led to the signing of the Halifax Resolves on April 12th, 1776, which granted the delegates from North Carolina the authority to vote for independence from Great Britain. On July 4th, 1776, the 13 American colonies officially separated from Great Britain with the signing of the Declaration of Independence. From February 26th to 28th, Moore's Creek National Battlefield will commemorate the Battle of Moore's Creek Bridge and our independence from Great Britain. Throughout these 3 days, we have many programs planned for your enjoyment. Additionally, we will have a special guest attending that weekend. Diana Gabaldon, the author of Outlander series of books. We're aware of that. For information regarding Miss Gabaldon's visit, please contact the North Carolina First in Freedom Festival for details at, and we've got a nice Gmail here for you. It says, for those of you who have a little trouble, and I'm going to try to remember to put this down below, but NC firstinfreedom@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you there. It will be a blast. Don't have a copy of Diana Gabaldon's A Breath of Snow and Ashes? No worries. You can obtain one in our Eastern National Bookstore. So you get a chance to go there. And if they're asking if you want, I mean, there might be a possibility that she's signing some books. It doesn't say so, but I mean, bring a book, bring something to sign just in case if you go. This is February. I have nothing planned in February at the moment. North Carolina is a little bit far for a drive, but I might think about it. We'll have to see. It's a shame it wouldn't be during a holiday. I'd love to take Shirley. That'd be a great excuse to be like, let's learn American history, right? And also, let's meet a really good writer. All right, more stuff coming because Sam is doing his thing too. This one is just like in a week and a half. Monday, 8th December, 2025, 1930 at Conway Hall. That's 7:30 for those of us who don't do maritime. Yeah. Red Lion Square, London, WCIR 4RL. I'm not sure what that stands for, but I'm sure if you're in Great Britain, you have an idea. So he's doing a signing of the Cocktail Diaries, or it is a signed edition. Let's see what Point Blank 1959, who shares this, has to say. It says, if you thought Sam is taking a rest after winding up Macbeth, forget it. Well, no one who thought he was going to take a rest anyway. He's signing at Waterstones in London, Monday 8th, Glasgow, Wednesday 10th, Barnes & Noble, Union Square, New York City, Saturday the 13th from 7 to 8. So this is talking about both of, and Grove, LA, December 17th. Probably other venues coming soon. Yes, now, I heard about at least one of these before when I was at the gathering, but it seems like more are popping up. So just to be clear here, we've got Monday the 8th, December 2025. We've got on the 13th in New York, Wednesday the 10th in Glasgow. Sorry, these are not in order they're coming out of my mouth. And in LA on the 17th. I really feel like I should be able to get to one of these. And I can't. I'm not going to be in London. New York is a bit out of the way considering it's too soon. I don't have time to plan. And LA is even further. So that's complicated. Let me know if you're able to go. We've got a couple of different pictures to go with these, and they're probably just advertisements for them to kind of let you know what's going on. Yep, there's the Wednesday 10th at 11 o'clock. And December 10th at 11 a.m. This is a lot. December 13th. So we've got, there's a lot of information, a lot of different things to get to. I'm going to see how many of these links I can put in the bottom for you guys. And hopefully somebody's able to go. And I'm assuming he is autographing if it's all book signings. And yeah, obviously, the Cocktail Diaries tour, autographs. It's a thing. Now, As far as more appearances go, okay, Josh isn't one of our people, but he sure talks to a lot of our people. This one is shared by VIP Outlander Experiences, the one and only Josh Horowitz, the beloved host of Happy, Sad, Confused, will be joining us at the official MC and host for the VIP Outlander Experience, The Gathering, this July in St. Andrews, Scotland. A lot of things are called The Gathering, so it's a very, very important to pay attention to which one. I thought this was going to be the one in Canada for a bit. Josh brings an incredible blend of warmth, humor, and storytelling to his hosting, and his connection with the Outlander family makes this such a special fit for our event. He'll be leading the clan gathering and hosting our Royal Red Carpet Gala, making the weekend even more unforgettable and probably quite hilarious. That's possible. It says, a quick note, tickets for this event are extremely limited, and the top tier experience and gala passes are almost sold out. If you're hoping to join us for this once in a lifetime gathering, now is the time to secure your place. In order to buy a ticket for the gala, you must purchase a ticket for the event. Our event is limited to 350 people max to make for an intimate VIP gathering experience. I cannot wait to share this magical weekend with you all. It is going to be something truly extraordinary. Again, the dates are July 16th through the 17th of next year. It's a good thing a lot of these are next year because they're pricey and it takes time to make sure you've got the right amount of cash and decide which event you really want to go to. If you can go to 2 or 3 of them, fantastic. If you can go to all of them, fantastic. But if life says you got time and money for one, you can pick it and hopefully get in on there because, again, limited tickets. Oh, and I should remind you that the wave 1 of tickets for LandCon US here in Austin, Texas has sold out, but they're expecting to release more tickets, I believe, in January. So I'll keep you apprised of that so more of us can enjoy the fact that it won't require a plane ride over a huge body of water to go visit. I like plane rides. I've never flown over the Atlantic or the Pacific, so that should be a life goal. That should be my bucket list. I need to get on a plane that goes over a large body of water just to see what happens. All right, some picks and stuff. Not all of them. I do have a bunch held back for later. But Edward Spaliers was out doing a thing. It says a very special 80th anniversary celebration for Brioni. It's a Brioni official here, and he's tuxed out, and I love it when he's got a tux out. He's all dressed up and all pretty-fied. There we go, Brioni. Ed just being Ed. Seriously, all he has to do is dress up nice and just be like, hey, and we're done. We're good. It's really tough being extremely good looking. I find it very complicated, personally. Because all you have to do is wear something nice and you're done. All right, little Duncan LaCroix, who also has that, it's hard just to look good. You just throw on whatever and you just look good. He has a very interesting take, apparently, here. I'm going to read through it. We'll see what it says. It says, the problem was you had to keep choosing between one evil or another. And no matter what you chose, they sliced a little more off you until there was nothing left. At the age of 25, most people were finished. A whole goddamn nation of assholes driving automobiles, eating, having babies, doing everything in the worst way possible, like voting for the presidential candidate who reminded them most of themselves. I had no interests. I had no interests in anything. I had no idea how I was going to escape. At least the others had some taste for life. They seemed to understand something that I didn't understand. Maybe I was lacking. It was possible. I often felt inferior. I just wanted to get away from them, but there was no place to go. And this is from Charles Bukowski, Ham on Rye, written in 1982. And Point Blank says, apparently a modern retort to the Salinger's The Catcher in the Rye. Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, I haven't read The Catcher in the Rye in a long time either. Oh my gosh, I need to start reading. I've not read hardly at all this year. My mind has been taken up by so many other things. Just relaxing with a read has just not been possible. That's very cool. Okay, so this might be worth checking out if you're looking for a good book. Ham on Rye, 1982. And a nice excerpt to give us an idea what the book's about. Thank you, Duncan. I got a picture and then another little Diana thing coming up here in just a second. Point Blank 1959 shares with us new pics and article from the opening of the Galloway Distillery. This is, of course, back in September 2025 in Dumfries and Galloway Life, November 2025. If you come to this channel, you've probably seen quite a few things about this, but we do have more. And there was some stuff on Tumblr. Kathy shared it with me. I decided to skip that and just go to this. Just for organization's sake. So I appreciate everybody sharing with me the different places I could find these pictures. I just went with easy. Instagram is easy. It loads up and it's nice and smooth when I record. We got some good pictures of Sam and folks celebrating, obviously, the distillery's opening with a couple of extra pictures. Ooh, you know what? Can I just say I like the little pin? I do. The little Gallery Distillery pin. I like that. I like one of those pins. And we have a little gathering going on too here where they're having a little nosh, having a little drink. Good stuff. Gotta celebrate our man doing so well. I'm thoroughly excited. I always worry when a show ends what's going to happen to some of the main stars because they get typecast. And once that show is over, it's hard sometimes for them to break away. Luckily, Sam's interests go in so many different damn directions that he's never going to be like, now, what should I do? There's so much to do. Now, I do have one more news story concerning Diana Gabaldon, just in general, and everything she's written. But the article that has the information wants me to pay to subscribe to be able to read one article, because you know how some places are like that. So I will just tell you, Diana Gabaldon is going to be donating her entire literary archive to A&M. And that means that you're going to have access to everything right there. I think that is fantastic. I would love to have more information, but like I said, the article was getting all snarky. So if I find more information, I will. But I know a couple of people were really excited because A&M is really close to them. That's a university. And so that's just really cool and so generous of her. She doesn't strike me as somebody who is by any means selfish, so this shouldn't be a surprise, but it's almost kind of the thing you would expect to be done by family after she's passed. The fact that she's doing this, well, she's still in her prime, you know. I mean, we're excited about that 10th book, but I doubt it's going to be the last thing she ever writes because she has other stories she needs to expand on and finish for us. But the fact that she's doing that right now, I think that is incredible and just so very cool. And I'm really proud to be part of a fandom that has a leader that makes these kind of decisions. That's why I love talking about pretty much everybody involved with Outlander, because they are all such good people, generous people, thoughtful people, considerate people, just not just of the folks around them, but of the fans and the world in general, the community that this show and this book series have built. It's really beautiful, honestly. Can't think of a better word to cover it. All right, guys, I think that is all the time-sensitive stuff I have for you. If you're able to get tickets or start making plans to go to an outing, meet somebody that you haven't met before, let me know below. Which things are you most excited for? I really want to try to see if I can get down to North Carolina, or is it up to North? Well, it's east North Carolina. At any rate, and like see a little bit of history. I haven't done a history tour since I lived with my parents, I don't think, where we just like went and checked out historical monuments and places. Yeah, and that way, oh man, I wish it was. I'll have to check and see when Shirley's fall break is. Our spring break is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in March, so it'll be too early for her. But I'll go. I'll take pictures. I meet Diana. Maybe. All right, guys, that is everything I have for you today. I hope you have a really fantastic Monday. I hope it's beginning of the week is hopefully treating you well. If you're wondering, I did go to Chicago with my daughter on Saturday. We did go and Star Trek our way through a hotel, met and spoke to many of our favorite actors, realized that one of my Star Trek actors was also on a Doctor Who episode and went kind of googly over her. If I'd have known, I would have printed up her character from Doctor Who and had her sign that, just because I get a kick out of that, grabbing character signatures from other shows that they're representing at the time. It's kind of a habit that I like to, I enjoy doing that. We will be missing the TARDIS convention next week, though. Kind of had to draw the line somewhere with all this going and coming, and yeah. But that's all right. There'll be another one. We'll go and we'll check things out. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If not, big old thumbs down. And of course, either way, I'd love to see your comments. If you find yourself coming back to this channel on a regular basis, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when the next videos do come out. As always, a huge thanks to those of you who support this channel. Whether you are a member and monthly, give a little something to help me keep things going, or if it's a one-time donation you've given through Super Thanks to support different projects, from my car to conventions. I just thank you so much for your support. I also want to thank those of you who just keep coming back and viewing. Every view does count, and the likes count, and the sharing counts, and the comments always count as well. So just thanks to you for participating in this wacky community we call Outlander. I don't know why I think I'm like, I don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to head out, start editing, and get those invites out for our folks tonight who are joining us for our Episode 5 chat tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you get a chance, come listen to us. We have been doing better staying on topic, and almost, like, I think we're up to about 80% of the chat is actually about the episode. So we're doing really well. Come and cheer us along. And of course, if you feel like you might have missed some Outlander news, please do check the playlist down below. There's lots of stuff to choose from, whether it's reviews or updates. And of course, no matter what video you do choose, I will see you there.